Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, B-Farm. Thinking right out here in my life, conceptualizing. I'm about to steal a philosophy from my dude, 50 Cent. This one is about get self-knowledge or die trying. And like that one. Let's go. I just come up with that concept. I'm gonna play with this one for a minute, have some fun with you. Hopefully, give you a little life lessons. There's a lesson here. That's right. Right is 25 rules live by storytelling. Story with a message. There's always a message in my stories. For life, I give you life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers' way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get it together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. Hopefully, that's what I do for you. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is foolish. Excuse me. It's simple. But you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believes and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to might not be true. Right thinkers, let's talk about pre-funk philosophy. I'm gonna get a little 50 Cent on you. Get self-knowledge or die trying. That's the efforts in life that some people put forth. And if you die and aka fall short of your goal, then take that in consideration. You might get an E for effort. But let's rock. Let's talk about it. Some people didn't even put forth the effort. They just died. They wasn't trying to change. They were just doing what they're doing, so they died. Let's rock. Rightisms. Excuse me. My goal in life is to know myself, aka thyself, or die trying, like 50 Cent said. But I found that before I died. So now I'm in the driver's seat, I'm in the catbird seat. I have control of my life. And when you get that, the phrase, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, with self knowledge and you reach self mastery, you can do all things. Why? Because your knowledge of self also strengthens you with self knowledge. Perfect caveat or segue. All right. With self knowledge, again, this is what our ancient ancestors lived and thrived for. And because everybody else misinterpreted it, they was hell bent on what? Living right, doing right. Why? To make it to the afterlife. That was the thing. That was the thing. I'm down. Yeah, I'm seeing Egyptian, everybody getting Egyptitized. Okay, but for all the wrong reasons. It's just commercial. It look good, sound good. Everybody on the bandwagon. So that's the hot thing going. Check out Burkina Faso, see what they're doing as a people. Okay, so but again, with self knowledge, anything in life, all things are possible to you when what? When you know you. Not knowing you puts you in a bad position. Okay, not having self knowledge puts you in a bad position where you open to be manipulated and used and played to slavery all over again. Not the chains and whip. That's with the mind. My old man died ignorant of himself. He didn't have a clue, but he had fun. He knew he had fun. And in life, all you want is fun. You got to come back here and get one. You can learn the lesson. Okay? If you having fun in hell, I make you a devil. All right. But when you get material things that you like, that you want, you having pleasure of the flesh that you want because you got stuff and everybody give you what you want, that's self-serving. And everybody wants that. That don't get you nothing. Moving on. All right. So he died ignorant of himself and that was by his choice. We all have Maya, that's choice. She represents choice. And when you don't know one side from the other, you only know one side, your choice making is limited. Moving on. Our personal goal as human beings should be, or as blacks in the race as people, we should strive to obtain what's been holding us back for thousands of years. Self-knowledge. Okay, knowledge of self. And to reach for every individual to have reached self-mastery for his or herself. And that's how we would better ourselves as a people. We can gain knowledge, and you're supposed to, from what? From the cradle to the grave. I'll try to learn something every day. Something new that I didn't know yesterday. What? That's enhancing my knowledge. That's increasing my wisdom and knowledge and understanding and life experience. I try to learn something from somebody, somewhere, for some purpose, what? To better myself, get a better understanding. I was told one reason I have no friends because I'm a Mr. Know-it-all. No, I just know all about me. And anything about me, I do know. So some people take that a little different. But, oh, you're very smart. Yeah. Spare me. Don't set me up to break me down. Okay, they're going to build you up, then they're going to backhand you. Bow! All right. But if in life, and everybody has freedom of right, remember choice, right? If your goal in life is to reach self-mastery, that means you have to do the things that make that possible by starting with what? Living right daily in your life. You got total control over the things that you need to do. The ego, you got to realize what not to do and say. With spiritual knowledge and self-knowledge, and you're practicing your spiritual disciplines, you will act a certain way. And that's not in the ignorant manner. Moving on. That's it. When people see you're not acting like them, now you're different. And they would accuse you of thinking you're better. I didn't say that. No. I don't do the things you do. I don't think I'm better. I'm just not doing those things. Okay, what you think I think, don't give a damn about. But I know what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. Again, like the boy said, Trump said, I know what I'm doing. Bullshit. And a lot of us walk around claiming we know what they're doing. And I'm like the boy, bullshit. So I ain't trying to hit or discourage you, but you should check you. All right. If your goal in life is to reach self-mastery, you got to put the work in like me. It don't just happen. I didn't just get it. No, I worked for it and I earned it. So I'm letting you know, if you want it, that's what you got to do. You get it. You can get it. Get it. Hey, you want it, you can get it. But if you fall short of your life goal due to what? Early death, circumstance, situation, but that you was in the mode when judgment day come, they give you a little E for effort. You was on that road that was assuming that you're gonna do right. But they just say the road to hell is paved with good intentions. All good intentions don't pan out. All right. But if you die before reaching your goals of life, you will be held accountable for what you did do. That's all. No. That's what you did. That's good enough. When you got something to go with, that's what you go with. So, however you did, whatever you did, that's on you. You're still responsible. I'm trying to teach young people, don't think it applies to somebody else. This philosophy applies to you. And if you took it that way, you would be better for it. Why? Because now you holding yourself accountable. The philosophy of mindset, I have not lied. I have not quitted. I have not cheated. I have not done these things. They speaking in present terms for themselves. That's when you got to speak. At Judgment Day, you don't speak because your heart speaks for you. No, we don't. No, we got the heart. We good. That's why they weigh the heart against the feather of my eye. That's the philosophy that I'm just love the way it works. Why? That's fair dealing. It don't get no fairer than that. It don't get no better than that. Ain't no promising. No. We're gonna check out your heart and however you live, that's your choice. But you're responsible. So here we go. All right. If being master of self, aka knowing thyself, is not your life goal, what is? I'm gonna give you a few, and every one I give you ain't coming close to the one I got, which is what? Self-mastery, knowing thyself. If your life goal is not to know thyself, then your life goals are wrong. Okay? Not right. Why? They're not gonna lead you nowhere. You're gonna accumulate stuff. You're gonna get all that stuff, fame, fortune, everybody knowing you or know the right. That's all ego. I'm not ego driven. So no, I don't aspire to none of that. At one time, man, I would love that. I would jump in the driver's seat. Yeah, give me it all. I'll take it all. Yeah, Grace, love me, love me. I played the band leader. I played the the front man. Got me 3.5 years in prison. I don't need to be the front man. Okay, and everybody see the front man end up getting killed. The first black man, Chris Adder, he's the front man. Good things never happen to the front row. I'm the guy in the back of the line. I'm bringing up the rear, so to speak. Why? I don't need the accolades. That's why. Moving on. And when you get past that, you know you reached another level of life. Okay, you can't get me with money, women. You can't tempt me with stuff. So I'm untouchable at this point. Why? I'm spiritually enlightened. I have self-knowledge. Ain't nothing you can give me. Ain't nothing you can give me. I got everything I need now to where to go to the afterlife. This life, man, I don't give a crap. Okay? All right. I live right because my life's goal is to reach self-mastery and to know me, aka thyself. Through the work I put in, through the effort. I'm blessed because of the effort that I put forth daily. Studying and practicing what I live, that's what's paying off for me. By practicing it, I'm being blessed. Why? I'm living it. I got a pastor who does the same thing with the Bible. I ain't got a problem with that. I got a sister who does it with the Quran. I ain't got a problem with that. I got a brother-in-law who does it with Quran and the Bible. She doubled down. So, okay, well, whatever gets you to God, have at it. Why? I'll be there to meet you. Why? When I found God, my buddy, my pastor, was there already. So I know I'm in the right place now. Other place I go out, I ain't see a familiar face nowhere. I'm like, what the hell? I'm in the wrong place. I don't know where the hell I'm at. Why? Nobody know me here either. I got to heaven, I got to God. First person I see is my dude. Ain't nothing like seeing the face of a good friend when you go in uncharted places, somewhere you never been before. So I've been comfortable with ever since. That's been 16 years now. All right. But if your life goals are for material things, fame and fortune, pleasures of the flesh, all these qualities of ego, that's the ego being satisfied. And if you satisfy ego, you're never going to reach higher level. Why? You satisfied with the low level, okay? God knowledge, aka spiritual knowledge, is self-knowledge. The best knowledge you can attain. Why? Because now you know what you're God. You're conscious of yourself. God needs to, himself, but when he comes in human form, he plays a little game with himself. So he can play the wipe the memory clean, give you amnesia, start all over again fresh. Okay. But you God, until you become conscious, you just don't know it. You believe and think you're human. That's ego. Okay. Ego dies. Okay. God knowledge is self-knowledge. Okay, self-mastery is reached after obtaining spiritual discipline that you practice. That's the process that you reach, self-mastery. It is done with consistency daily over a period of years, okay? Some people take lifetime, okay? And a lot of us have been here before, so a lot of us didn't pass the first test, so to speak. All spirits are not pure. You have to purify it. Why? By lightening the heart, practicing my philosophy. I've been teaching that for the last 10 years. I'm not going to stop. I reached my goal of self-mastery while in the flesh. Call me Haru Mark Great. I'm P Funk the Great now. Why? I know who I am. Now I can die at peace. If the Grim Reaper came knocking the door right now, I'm in my spot. If he knocked, as he come in, who is it? Usually I ask who is it, and I know too many people getting to this, so I'm secure. So if the Grim Reaper come to the door, he got free access to me. He got, come on, it's time to go. All right, right thinkers, it's been real. Y'all been regular. A few who do, I'm out. Why? I got to go somewhere else. I'm looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to dying. No, I love living. But I'm not hell-bent on this life. Got the concept? He loved this. I love this and this. Heart, mind, coherence. That's what God dwells in the temple, not made with human hands, in the hearts of man. Moving on. And that's why we judge you by what? Your godliness. Your heart tell you how God you are. That's my yacht. She teaches that. And again, by reaching that concept, I just gave a joke about not fearing death. Why? When it comes, sometimes it announces, sometimes let you know. But his came and slow creeps. Oh, he went through hell. Oh, he tormented. I watched him. Man, I don't want that for me. That's what I'm saying. If you ain't prepared for death, you got a rocky road when it's coming. It's coming and it's inevitable. To be fearful of dying is crazy. Makes no sense. Well, you're going to. So to fear that, just leave. Don't even live your life. Why even go through the process of living if you think that's it? Just go on, take it out and move on. Okay? It's a sin to commit suicide. You know that? That's a spiritual sin, not a biblical sin. No, I don't give a damn. Spiritually, you can't take your own life. You can't be rewarded for that. What? Thou shalt not kill. Definitely not your damn self. Hello? Come on, y'all. Sorry. But again, fearing death is not what you should be worrying about. Fearing living is shit what you should be getting busy doing. Why? Because if you miss it, you don't get a chance at it again. You won't get a second chance. That's why. So live it right now. And don't just believe what death is the end. That's ignorant. That is so ignorant. Man, nobody came and told us what happened when we die. What to do, dumb. Okay, well, you do that. Again, I'm not arguing, trying to prove nothing to nobody. I'm a teacher. I give philosophy, take it or leave it. Moving on. I ain't here to force nothing. I don't do that. But our ancient ancestors do study and practice. They knew the spirit is the part of you that what can't die. That's God. God, no beginning, no ending. That's the spirit that's in us. Well, you don't know that. Come on. This is getting a little, asinine. Some things y'all supposed to know. What did they teach in the days? Jesus. But in life, the highest level you can obtain, that is self-knowledge. Not a PhD degree from Free Guy University. No. Not a master's degree from Scrutology. No. Not a PhD from university. None of those things. Self-mastery. Nihas. Spiritual enlightenment. That's the highest level. And we've been knowing that since forever. But the work that you have to do to reach that, the pyramid is a perfect example. Everybody start out here at level ground. But as you go up, it get less and less. Why? You gotta put the work in. Some people ain't want to do the work. They fall off. Simple. Nature don't give a damn. Okay, nature's for the what? The strong. If you weak, I got no use for you. I ask God, dude, if teaching this philosophy, getting people to know you, understand you was my calling, why I had to go through all that nonsense? That was audition. That's how you got the job. Oh, okay, I can go with that. Now I'm good. I gotta understand it. I mean, God gotta understand. I know my place. I know my role. So when I ask a question, He answered it real quick. I ain't had a problem yet with having a conversation with God. All right, you talk to God every day. All right, but the work that you have to put in for each individual to reach self mastery is not easy. Trust me. It ain't me. I ain't saying it. It's been proven. It's a fact. I'm not here to say, well, this is my opinion. This is what I believe. No, this is a fact. I'm telling you. Everybody start out the same. We don't end up the same. In every race and competition, somebody's going to win and somebody's going to lose. In life, you got a 50-50 shot to win and a 50-50 shot to lose. Ain't no way in gambling you're going to get them odds. So, and I'm not a gambler, but I am a life liver. You don't reach self-mastery like me or by accident. No. You don't fall into no. You got to put the work in. All right. It takes a lot of hard work. Okay. And it takes a lot of years of hard work. Well, again, I'm not asking you what you got. I'm just telling you what it takes. If you ain't got what it takes, you won't make it. So make a difference what you think or feel. If you ain't prepared, you ain't ready, you won't make it. Wrapping it up again, I appreciate you tuning in. This is just a little advice about life. You know how I do. So if again, look my man 50, that dude is for his era, genius. Why? Everything he touched turned to gold. And he ain't a pervert from my perspective. Okay, I'm checking him out, so far so good. Yeah, I keep doing the thing. I don't mind somebody doing something that's positive for the people and themselves being rewarded. He getting paper like nobody's tomorrow, but he helping other people making that. That's what I like about somebody who go back and help somebody else out. That's what I do every day. I just ain't doing it for the paper. All right? I aspire to something higher. Paper don't run me. Moving on. I'm not materialistic. I'm spiritual. All right. But again, wrapping it up. If you die before you obtain self-mastery, you will be what? Back. Not like me. I'm not coming back. Why? I reached it. Your goal is to do that. And if you fall short, he back. He back somewhere. All right, moving on. But him, gone. Party over. I'll keep him alive. Moving on. And after me, he got his grandson. He got other people who might feel the same way, but I'm just speaking for me. My grandson hold him in high esteem. So I don't know about his great grands. They never got to meet him. They don't know him. All they know is, that's just, so again, that's tradition. Moving on. But he's still in them. They just don't know it. All right. If you die trying to reach self mastery, you will get an E for effort. Told you that. Why? He recognized that. He recognized that. But those guys who claim they want to do good, the intention was good, no, your heart wasn't good. Why? That's why it was heavy. You full of crap. See, that's the part you want everybody to believe. Anybody who wants you to believe they something, don't worry about them. Well, that's what they want you to believe, not know. I can look and tell and observe you, what you about. So he not, hey, I'm this, I'm that. No. You full of crap. Moving on. All right. A lot of people don't want to be told that to their face. I love doing that to them. I show them, man, you full of crap. Okay. Why? I know better than that stuff. I ain't the one. Okay, don't try it with me. Moving on. When I was coming up, we had the con artists, the slick talking dudes, real fast, real slick, kind of. Yo, my man, spare me all of that. Move on. Okay, there you go. They go find somebody else. But ain't no sucker born every day. I just ain't one. I was born at night, not last night. I did tell you. All right, but again, at this level I'm at in my life, I only know a few people who, in my concept, in my eyesight that I know of, have reached God status, aka self mastery, and I respect them for that. All right, how they do what they did, I take lessons. Why? I want to be just like them. Why? Knowing myself. Simple. They got simple formulas. They ain't book writers. They ain't rich or famous. They just regular down home people doing what they do. I listen to my mother every day. All right. But again, wrapping it up. Appreciate you tuning in. This is for y'all. If with self-knowledge, that means you know death is not the end of your life. Just a transition to the afterlife. If you what? Live right in this life. If you don't, you got no kid coming. Bye-bye. Death for all those who are ignorant of themselves, who don't live right. Oh, death to you. That was decreed by Ra. Everybody who don't worship me, follow me, death to them. That means at Judgment Day, you don't pass the feather of my yacht. I'm it. Have at 'em. That's death. Hope you just listen, just having fun right now. Right thinkers, before I leave, may you all live to be 100. 100 miles that day. So I know none of my right thinkers who knew they had to get self-knowledge before they die or die trying have passed away. Don't pass away without knowing who you are. Why? You'll be back here another day.